Hey there, my name is Kimberly Lucht, and I'm a business coach, energy healer, and dance guide for spiritual entrepreneurs who want to make more money and magic doing what they love. And so if that sounds like you're in the right place, and I invite you to hit the subscribe button for more videos like this to jump into your YouTube feed every single week. And today we're going to be talking about spiritual meditation for entrepreneurs. And so I'm going to speak a little bit about what I mean by that. And then we're going to jump into a guided practice that you can use to start the day, the week, or even a new project that you're really excited about. When I say a spiritual meditation, I'm talking about something that connects you with something that is beyond or outside of you, like a higher power that you believe in, whether that's universe, God, or something else. And the reason why I love to connect with spirit or with my guides as an entrepreneur is because I know that sometimes I am not the one to make all the decisions by myself. Like sometimes I feel guided to make decisions. Sometimes I feel like I need a little extra support to finish a project or to finish a promotion. And so this spiritual meditation is going to be something that you can come back to anytime that you feel stuck or like you're not sure of what to do, and you want to tap back into that spiritual guidance that's available to you at all times. And so take a moment right now to find a comfortable seated position. I love to encourage the seated position when you're connecting with spirit or with something outside of yourself, something beyond you, only because I feel like this area of the body, the crown chakra, really can open up so much more when we're in a seated position versus laying down. But of course, if you want to lay down, if you're feeling guided to do that, there's nothing wrong with that, and you can absolutely do that as well. So if you're in your seat, you can either lean back in your chair or in your couch or wherever you're seated and take that kind of nice, relaxed, receptive position, or you can be a little more upright and seated kind of maybe on a cushion or a pillow, using the spinal muscles to engage your core and to lift closer up to the sky and the ceiling wherever you are. So wherever you find yourself, go ahead and roll your shoulders up and back, really settling into the body, noticing how the shoulders, how the chest feels today. Noticing if you can breathe deeply or if you're finding that your breath is a little more shallow, and just start to deepen the breath as you roll your shoulders up and back. Maybe even closing the eyes as you do. And I love to encourage an open mouth exhale. So if your shoulders are relaxing down, exhaling out through the mouth. If they're coming up, inhaling through the nose. Go as slow or as fast as you want. Maybe you're finding that your hands are on your knees or on your thighs or another part of your body, just kind of slowly rubbing that area, slowly rubbing your body to kind of awaken sensation and awaken that kind of embodiment feeling. As entrepreneurs, we're so creative. Sometimes we can be up in the head a lot. And so this is just a chance for you to come back down into the pelvis and come back down into your body. A few more rounds like this. Twice more, inhaling. Letting it go, release. Once more. And exhaling it all out. Gently opening your eyes to the room and facing me again. So what we're gonna do, I did mention the crown chakra. Actually, yesterday I was in a dance class and there was a part of the song that said, put a crown on. And so I'm gonna invite you to do that with your hands. You're gonna lift up to the sky and just reach up and see what you can see up in the sky. Just notice if you can see the blue sky, if you can see the ceiling, if you can see something else. Notice what you see here. Take it in, take it in. And then bringing that crown down to your head. And so you can place your palms kind of on the crown of your head, almost as if your hands were a crown. And gently noticing how it feels to land here. One of the reasons that we're here right now is just to open up the channel a little bit more. And so you're more than welcome to kind of bring your hands and like kind of comb through that crown chakra area, or you can stay stationary and just have the crown do its energetic work on its own, and just really inviting yourself to open up in this space. Breathing here. And then gently lifting that crown back up to the sky. You're going to bring one hand down to the lap, one hand hovering above your crown chakra. And just want you to notice what you feel here energetically. So sometimes if I'm still and aware enough, I can feel an airflow between my crown chakra point and my hand, like almost as if there were a gentle breeze between the two. And then other times it'll be a little more heated, like there'll be more like a heat energy coming from and radiating from my head. So just noticing where you're at right now, noticing if there's a nice open breeze, symbolizing like a pretty clear channel, or if there's a little more warmth or heat radiating off of your crown. And wherever you're at, just lowering the hand. There's no right or wrong way to feel or be, and so just noticing where you were at, and at the end of the meditation we'll check in again. So let's drop in and let's get into our seated guided meditation. Rolling the shoulders up and back once more, making sure your head is lifting towards the sky, and settling into your meditation seat as we begin this journey together. Deepening the breath into your belly, noticing how it feels to take a moment here to tune in and relax and receive. Really good. And right now, just want you to call to mind one of your spirit guides. This might be an angel, an ancestor, a deity, something else. Maybe it's just universe in general or God in general. Calling forward somebody or something that feels like unconditional love and support to you. And just noticing how it feels to open up to that space to connect. The space to attune to that energy. And whoever it is or whatever it is, just notice how it feels. And once you have this guide in your mind's eye, I want you to ask a few simple questions. The first question is, if it were up to you, what would you have me do today? Breathing that in, listening and receiving the answer. And then gently asking a second question. If it were up to you, where would you have me go today? Noticing, receiving the response. And then asking a third and final question. If it were up to you, who would you have me connect with? Just seeing what comes through. So breathing in those answers and the responses that you may have felt, heard, seen in your mind's eye or in your body. And taking a moment to just receive that unconditional love and energy and support from your guide or guides for a few more moments here, knowing that you don't have to know how to get from point A to point B. The only thing you have to do right now is lean into that support. Know that you have received the guidance. You've connected to spirit. And now is your chance to embody and integrate the guidance. Taking a few more deep breaths here. Maybe inviting in some of those open mouth exhales again. A few more just like that. Twice more. Once more. And gently opening your eyes back to the room and starting to rub your hands together, just kind of washing away any residual energy from the day, the week, the month, the year. Nice. Yawns are such a great release for energy, and so if you find yourself yawning or sighing deeply, then that's wonderful. Just gonna rinse that energy down your arms, down your legs, coming back into the space, looking up to the sky again, just noticing any changes and noticing any differences, looking around your room, and then gently reaching the arms up again, noticing what's here, noticing any colors, any energy, any sensation, and then bringing that crown back to your head. Really good, you guys. I really feel the energy moving. Gently bringing that hand over your head again and just noticing if there's any differences between before we did the meditation and after. And so if you feel that nice gentle breeze, I definitely feel it more for myself. And that's a great sign of your channels opening and energy moving. And if you feel still a little heated or kind of tense or more like warmth radiating off of your head, you can do this meditation again and see if that opens up a little bit more for you. Thank you so much for meditating with me today. And if you want more guidance like this, I encourage you to get my free Soulful Business Roadmap. It's a free download. All you have to do is click the link below, put in your name and email address, and you'll get that sent straight to your inbox. It's perfect if you want to start or grow your soulful business. And after the guidance that you've received today, hopefully there's some really juicy information flowing through you on how to make your big dreams and big visions a reality. Thank you so much again for being here, and I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao for now. Bye.